Hello folks, Simon here, welcome to this afternoon's stream. Final Fantasy VII is being continued, of course, and hopefully we're going to make our way through the rest of the Shinra building and out of Midgar and onto the world map. And it's kind of crazy, I was just thinking about it yesterday, that if we do manage to get out of Midgar in today's live stream, we've effectively completed the entirety of everything that's going to be occurring in the remake, since that is centralised, of course, to the Midgar section of Disc 1. But of course there'll be lots of other stuff to do in Midgar in the remake, which we haven't been able to do here in the original game, but still a bit of an interesting thought that we've completed that game, hopefully by the end of today's live stream. Okay, so greetings to those of you that have stopped by in stream chat. Who can I see at the moment? Red Mario, Nico Girl, Anthony, Roxana, welcome, and Jonas, Souza 94, Rilvald, and Nar today as well. Greetings everybody, good to have you all here. Yeah, I was bang on time today, which is a little bit unusual. Normally I'm a minute or two late. So, got my cup of tea. Dum-da-dum. Nice big streaming cup. Should last me for an hour or so. And hopefully it will give me enough caffeine to get through everything we're going to be doing today. Right, so we're going to be kicking off from floor 64. I've already done everything on floor 64. I uploaded a video for this one recently. I also uploaded a video for floor 65. Red Mario has pointed out you can get Loco Weed from the enemies here as a drop on floor 65. I haven't made a video on it because Loco Weed isn't all that great, to tell you the truth. It's an item that once you cast it in battle does, I think it's an AoE confuse, spell casts confuse on all the enemies. So, yeah, you can farm for that if you want to. But there's plenty of opportunities to get it later on as well. Yeah, Bacon, hello. Welcome to the stream. And Farewell Pie. Sorry, I know I'm always mispronouncing people's names. Dom, greetings. Yeah, the save point I left at, Jonas, on the last stream was the one downstairs. All I've done is come up and just did a couple of puzzles on the previous floors, 63 and 64, no, 62 and 63 I think it was. I did put videos out for them. I thought they were better suited. They're only like 3 or 4 minute videos, better suited for standalone episodes as opposed to covering them on live stream. Alright then, so we're going to head up to floor 66 here, and then we're going to head up to floor 67. And this is where Hojo heads on up. So just to clarify, floor 66 is the area where you have to solve the puzzle with the Midgar map by just opening the pieces from the treasure chests scattered around the place. But floor 67 is where the fun really begins, because there's a couple of items we can farm for here, and I will make standalone videos on these as well. Muckgrew Punk, thanks for subbing. So what we're going to do first of all is just make sure we have the steel materia equipped. Which we do, of course. Need to make sure we have elemental equipped as well, because we want to start farming, not farming, sorry, but just collecting AP for elemental. So let's just stick it on there with fire for now. We'll just stick all and sense on, just again to make sure that they are getting AP. In fact, we may as well stick all on with restore for some AoE healing there. And then we've got the other all materia, the first one we got on Cloud, for some lightning bolt AoE magic. Yep, so first things first, here we are, floor 67. This is really important then, guys. There's 2 items we're going to be able to steal. We could steal multiple of each, but 2 types of items. The first is the hard edge for Cloud, and the second is the carbon bangle, a wonderful accessory from the Moth Slasher enemies, which we can get from for all, you know, of our party members. We want to get 6 of them in total, I think. Right, so this is the Moth Slasher. So we'll start by stealing. I think if you run around in this little room here, I was experimenting a little bit earlier on, you can actually go ahead and only encounter the enemies that we want to encounter, which are Moth Slashers and Soldier 3rd type, I think it is, or something. Also, something that Red Mario shared was that if you defend on your non-stealing characters, I think you get a higher success chance with steal. But I have been testing this, and to tell you the truth, it's not really been working for me. So I don't think that's actually something that actually works, to tell you the truth. Right, we stole the carbon bangle off this moth slasher, so we'll go ahead and take care of it. Goodbye. And then we'll just steal the second one here. Might just take a few attempts. So, we already got one carbon bangle when we were going up in the lift. I think, was it last stream? I think it was last stream. But even if you didn't get one then, you can get as many as you need here, just by encountering all of these moth slashers repeatedly. And, yep, I'm definitely going to be getting the sword as well. We only need one sword, of course, because only Cloud can use it, whereas the carbon bangles everybody can use. Let's just pay a little bit of attention here to Tifa's health. I won't use her turn to heal with Cure All, because I want her to be stealing. What the heck? That seemed to be a little bit of a miss. That's better. A missed target. One of the things about potions in this game is that they heal for such a poor amount. 100 health is low, even at the start of the game. So yeah, high potions are better, but really, high potions probably heal for a decent amount at the start of the game, and they get quite weak as well quite quickly. But fortunately, later on, I'll show you a little trick, which I'm sure many of you guys know about already, to just max out your elixir and mega elixir supply. Yeah, so Tifa's got cover, mostly for the effect of being able to build up her limit breaks. Wow, this guy really does not want to relinquish his carbon bangle, does he? That is just painful. It really is painful. I probably shouldn't have Cure All on the same character I'm stealing with. Oh, come on, Tifa, please. Right, let's speed things up a bit, shall we? Let's heal up. And then we'll carry on stealing. You will get it eventually. So, stealing rate is determined by the level difference between the enemy and the character that's stealing. So the higher level you are compared to the enemy, the more success you'll have at stealing. Yeah, but the whole defend thing doesn't seem to work for me. I'm just doing it anyway, just so they take less damage. This is insane. This is like the worst steal success I think I've ever had in Final Fantasy VII. Somebody wake me up when it's over. This is crazy. Couldn't steal anything. Oh, dear, dear. This is insane. I'm starting to think this is bugged. I've never... Well, I probably have defended on the wrong character, but I don't remember ever having such bad luck stealing a carbon bangle. What I'm probably going to do is stick the steel materia onto Cloud, because he's a higher level. It might just help us have a little bit of an extra amount of luck in getting these steals to work. Right, let's just go ahead and kill this guy, because it ain't happening, is it? Right, I'm going to sort steel out, put it onto Cloud. Hiya, John. And Laura. Welcome, guys. Right, let's just very briefly head back down to rest. And then we'll... Come on. And then we'll sort steel out onto Cloud, because I think it's a higher level. Okay, so let's go ahead and just plonk that off Tifa, who's level 16, and put it onto Cloud, who's level 17. Might make a difference. Probably not a huge difference, but I'll take anything after that last set of attempts. That was awful. I don't know if it was going to work eventually, but it wasn't working after about, like, I must have done about 30 attempts at stealing then. Probably wasn't far off that amount, and it never worked. Turn off the no encounters toggle. And this is like a good area because, as I say, you're guaranteed, as far as I can tell, to get moth slashers or the soldiers. I also... I'm depending on the wrong person now. Also need to equip the last carbon bangle that we just stole as well, really. Hey, look at that. First time. First freaking time. I think they hate Tifa, don't they? Right, look. That was a big difference then, wasn't it? So, yeah, I'm going to keep it on Cloud, I think. Let's just go ahead and start equipping these carbon bangles that we've got. One on Cloud and one on Barrett. So we've got 3. We just need to get a couple more, I think. One for Red 13. One for Yuffie. And who's our next party member after that? Kate Sith or Vincent? I can't remember. Or Sid. Whoa, no, we're not guaranteed. Well, I'm glad I've tested that out. We don't need to kill that thing. So we can just run around this whole area then, I guess. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Stealing, stealing, stealing. What a fun job. Couldn't steal anything. Right, there we go. Let's just kill one and then we'll carry on stealing. I need to set the cursor to memory, I think, with all this stealing that we're doing. Just makes things a little bit easier then, doesn't it? It's always the second one, isn't it? The first one doesn't seem to take too long, but when you've got 2 in a battle, trying to steal the second item becomes a bit of a nightmare. I might have to take cover off Tifa as well, because she's struggling a little bit. I'm going to stick her into the back row for now, just to take a little bit less damage. Okay, let's just stick to 1. 1 per battle. Right, I'm going to try and catch up on some of your messages here now, guys, because I've been falling behind trying to, you know, not get killed in battle and stuff. Let's see what we've got. The hard edge is using the carbon bangles. Oh, it could be. It wouldn't surprise me, actually. These carbon bangles have been a nightmare. We haven't encountered a soldier third class, I think they're called, something like that. My favourite Final Fantasy, John, is Final Fantasy VII. It's the game that the first Final Fantasy that I play. It's got a lot of nostalgia tied up in it for me. I'll just enjoy the story and everything else that goes with it. Oh, right, Yuffie comes with 1. Okay. That's good to note. So, Red 13 we need 1 for. So, I just need to get 1 more then, I think. Or if I got... I did get 1 more, didn't I? I've got 1 on each of the characters there. And we've got 1 here as well. Let's just start tidying things up a little bit. Okay, let's try and get a soldier then. Soldier 3rd class. I think that's what they're called. So, what we need to do then is steal the hard edge for Cloud. I forgot to take off whatever it's called. What did I forget to take off? Something. Oh yeah, cover. Right, we got the carbon bangle. So if we need 5, we've got 5. Okay, so let's heal up, and then we're just going to hunt around for the soldier, which is, again, another very important enemy. I'll probably escape the other battles. Yeah, I've got 5 carbon bangles now. Ah, there we go. So let's go ahead and start stealing. It's a really nice weapon. This is the hard edge. I'm just going to go ahead and kill the other guy. You can steal more hard edges if you want to, just to sell them for Gil. But I'm not really struggling for Gil right now. So I'm not really going to worry about that. I'm just going to steal one. Yeah, sleep pull is really annoying as well. For obvious reasons. No, let's not do that yet. Oh, right, we got it. I didn't even realise. Brilliant. Okay, so when it says a skill power is used up for an enemy, that means they've got no more MP left. Which is obviously a good thing, because they can't cast any magic attacks. There it is, the hard edge. Look at that, we get 2 extra materia slots. They're not linked, but still very nice. Along with a huge boost to attack. Which is not too shabby at all. Right, so I'm just going to head back down. We'll rest up, save up, and then we'll move on. We've got the 2 really powerful weapons. Oh, sorry, 2 powerful pieces of equipment that we were after. The hard edge and 5 carbon bangles. Which, yeah, it was a bit annoying trying to steal those, but didn't take too long in the end, did it really? So let's get some rest, and then we'll save up. And then we'll move on with the actual Shinra building itself, progressing through. There we go. If you're doing the Zolom early, get a few deadly wastes. Ah, that's interesting. Can we get them around here, can we? I'm just going to check. Okay. I'm just looking now. I know we can get Loco Weed, and Red Mario's kindly pointed that out already. So, Deadly Waste uses Bio 2 on all opponents, inflicting poison with a 20% chance. I'm just going to see where we can get them from. I can't see anything off the top of my head. Okay. Zanini. Let me just remind myself which enemy that is. Okay, that's the skeleton-y dog type thing. Yeah, we haven't seen those yet. And it's a steel, isn't it? Red Mario says it's a drop, but I think it's a steal. Oh, right, no, he says it's a steal. Yeah, that's right. Yes, Cloud and Aerith are both very strong physical attackers at this point. Hey, Yum Yum. Welcome to the stream. You just missed us farming for some nice items. But we've got them now, so we can pretty much move on. So... we're just going to make our way around here. There's quite a lot of story coming up, actually. And we also get the poison materia, don't we, around here somewhere? Ah, floor 68. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll steal some of them then, because I do want to take care of the Midgar Zolom. I've got quite a few levels from the little bit of grinding we've done. I'm like level 17 now. We've got the elemental materia to halve the damage of fire from the beta enemy skill when it's casting us, because you have to survive in order to learn the enemy skill. And, yeah, with some deadly wastes and some, what else? Tasers, is it? I can't remember. I'll have a look into it when we get closer. We should be able to take care of it. Yeah, I suspect you're right there, Sousa. The attack of Cloud will actually be stronger than Aerith, even if their weapons have a similar amount of damage on them. Because Cloud is generally the stronger character anyway. Right then, so, we've got to be careful here. If you're going for the best bromance trophy, we can actually get some points with Barrett, I believe, at this point. We need to tell Barrett to take care of Aerith. And we need to keep Tifa in the party. That's what we need to know for this next section here. Yeah, one of the downsides, really, to Final Fantasy VII is the fact that magic is generally not as good as physical attacks in this game. Mainly because damage is capped at 9999. Most magical attacks only cast once. So even if you cast, say, Bolt 3 and do maximum amount of damage, you're actually having to expend MP, when you can just use a physical attack for maximum amount of damage with a quicker animation. So there's a little bit of imbalance, I think, because magical attacks take MP and they have a longer cast time. I think they should have been set up to do a little bit more damage than physical attacks. But it seems they're about the same. Okay, see you later, Yum Yum. Just saw that you're off there. You might already be gone, though. I know you're still there. Brilliant. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. What have I pressed to bring all the icons up above their heads? There we go. Yeah, I don't really care so much for that stuff, to tell you the truth. Aerith's Limit Break can also be used to take on the Midgar Zolam. Her buffs from her Limit Break are extremely useful. Yeah, good point, Commander Tempest. You can even just use Seal Evil, can't you? And get that enemy frozen for quite a substantial amount of time, to tell you the truth. So. Just making sure. Oh yeah, where's the poison materia? I'm sure there's a poison materia around here. Right, let's just escape battle here. I'm sure there's a poison materia. Oh, it must be on the next floor. Oh, no, it's... I'm such an idiot. I was thinking materia don't appear in treasure chests, but of course they do. Right, let's go ahead and save, and then we'll carry on here. Yeah, Seal Evil is underestimated because it actually works technically on every single enemy in the game. You know, it would even work on Ruby and Emerald weapons if you were able to use it on them. Because no enemy can be immune to Seal Evil. And it actually does last for a couple of rounds as well. So, yeah, it might not do any damage, it might not cast any healing. But on enemies that are quite tough, like the Midgar Zolam, you can actually put it to good use. Yeah, thanks, Dom. I actually saw the chest when I was thinking, where's the poison material? I was looking for the green orb, though. I just wasn't concentrating, to tell you the truth, because I was chatting too much, I think. Oh, that's the little lad you're talking about, Red Mario, even though they get regenerated, don't they? Oh, yeah, because you get, is it tranquilizers? I think it's tranquilizers from them, isn't it, if you kill them all? Okay, I've got a bit of a problem. I'm just going to reload. I forgot that we can't actually access... I did just save, didn't I? I'm sure I did. Let's hope I did. We can't access the main menu, you see, before the boss battle. And I do just want to show you a couple of things you can do to set up before the boss battle. In particular, sticking that poison materia we just grabbed onto an elemental materia. By connecting them, I want to say junctioning them, but I just feel like I'm using Final Fantasy VIII language that never existed back in Final Fantasy VII. But if we junction an elemental materia with a poison materia, then we can actually go ahead and guard, at least against the poison status effect, even if not the, you know, the initial damage from it. So let's go ahead and stick it onto Tifa. Take that off you. The heck went wrong there? Okay. Let's take cover off Tifa for the boss fight. Okay, that's more like it. Hey Adrian, welcome to the stream. Okay, I think once we've gone up here, you see, we cannot adjust our party members. And even though the Red 13 is going to be joining us in battle, we can't adjust his stuff either. Yeah, Diablo 3. I've been playing it quite a bit recently, Roxana. In preparation for hopefully Diablo 4 being announced in the next couple of days. I want to get the Platinum Trophy for Diablo 3. I'm nearly there. I'm like on 75%. I've almost leveled my character to level 70 in hardcore mode. Which I think is one of the last few things I need to do. Yeah, Lomax, you're absolutely right there. You're absolutely right. Some of the decisions here do interfere with the love triangle stuff. We need to keep Tifa in the battle. And we need to get rid of Barrett. Yeah, thanks for that, Lomax. You're absolutely right. We've got to tell Barrett to look after Aerith. And then keep Tifa in the battle, in the party, for this fight. I've never played the Dark Souls series, Bacon. I did play Bloodborne for a little bit. I even streamed that game. It wasn't really my cup of tea overall. I did enjoy it, but just not my type of gameplay. So I never really bothered with Dark Souls either. Hey, Wes, welcome to the chat. How's it going, dude? It talked. Right then, Barrett, take care of her. Right, we'll stick with the original name. I know lots of you like to call Red 13 Nanaki. But, as I said at the start, I was only going to change Aerith to keep her canon name. Right, so we can kill these guys. Ah, Red 13 starts with his limit break active. Right, that should be dead. No, it's still alive. Okay, let me just take care of these things. We need to kill them 3 times until they can't be resurrected again. And that means that we can get the items from them. I don't know for certain whether you guys think it's worth it or not. For 3 tranquilizers or whatever. But for the sake of completion, we'll go ahead and do it. There's nothing to steal, incidentally, from this boss. Yeah, so we can kill these, I think, 3 times and they can't be resurrected. That's what Red Mario said in chat anyway. And that means we get the item drops for them. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, right, they're all dead. Let's heal up. Taking a little bit of damage there. Right, can he bring them back to life? It's possible he can't now, because he hasn't done so anyway. Right, let's test out Cloud's new physical attack, shall we? Since we gave him the hard edge weapon. $234 with the crit. Not too shabby at all, it's got to be said. $112 without a crit, which is still very, very nice indeed. Hey, Alexandra, welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's pretty awesome, you caught it. We're just going through the Shinra building. defeating the latest boss, who is called Sample HO52 or something. 520, 512, something like that. There we go, look, 3 tranquilizers. Not a fantastic item, but they are quite useful. And of course the talisman. Right, now that yellow materia is one you do not want to miss. Definitely do not want to miss it. It's the first enemy skill materia. And there's only 4 we can get in total throughout the entirety of the game. And enemy skill is probably one of my favourite materias in the game. It's so much fun. HO 512. Thanks, Lomax. I think I said 512, did I? In one of the combinations that I spoke of. If so, I'm surprised I remembered that. Right then, so we can actually sort out materia here. I'm just going to check on the wiki page to make sure we don't need to do anything in terms of the date mechanics. We've done everything right so far. I don't think we do, though, to tell you the truth. Let me just check, though. Okay, no, we need to split the team up into Cloud, Barrett, and Red 13. Okay. So, before we do anything else, let's just go ahead, access the menu. We're going to be taking Tifa out. I don't think we really need to sort materia out that much. I don't know if it makes much of a difference before the next fight. We'll bring Barrett in. And then we'll just sort his materia out very quickly as well. Go on, have a poison, Barrett. We're getting lots of materia now, aren't we? Which is nice. Lots and lots of materia. Right, so this is the party you're going to need, according to the wiki, for the date mechanics after the battle. So for the battle you want Cloud, Red 13 and Tifa for the battle we've just done. And then after the battle you want to replace Tifa with Barrett. Oh, the tranquilizer is going to come in handy for the Midgar Zolom. Yeah. Right, do not forget enemy skill materia. Very, very important. If you did forget it, you'll probably want to reload to an earlier save so that you can replay this bit and actually get the darn thing. Right then. So we're going to give Red 13 one of the carbon bangles that we collected earlier on, that we stole. Everybody else should have one in the party. Well, they do. That's fine. Okay. Right, we'll just give star pendants to random people and talisman as well. Make use of the accessories. Yeah, that'll do fine. And with that done, let's move on, as they say. Just checking the date mechanics, make sure that we're not going to miss anything out. Okay, we don't need to until Tifa speaks to us during the breakout a little bit later on. Right then, let's go ahead and grab some items before we continue. Couple of potions, not all that exciting to tell you the truth. We can say hello to people as well. Please don't kill me. Okay, there we go. Key card 68. Right, that'll allow us to use the lift as well. And then there's 2 more potions here. Right, at this stage we're going to head down. We're going to go down, first of all, to the save point. which I believe is still usable. On floor 64. We'll rest up, save up. You know the routine by now. Yeah, go for it, Nico girl. Tell me something awesome. We're getting to the crux of the Shinra building now, and of the Midgar section, actually. Right, let's head up. Actually, we just need to get to a lift, so I think we can do that from here. I don't think we have to get on the lift at one of the higher floors. Right, this is where we get captured now. Doesn't matter what floor we get on the lift at. Must be a trap. Yeah, the Turks never mean good news, do they? Okay, well, as you know or might know, the Sex Luke version, I'm not sure what you're talking about, Nico girl. Maybe I missed half the conversation. Okay. So yeah, we've got a load of story stuff now, but it's not the end of the action here in the Shinra building. We've got more fights to come up. YouTube is telling me, Wes, that the stream health is good. It's green. So normally, if it's on my side of things, it would be orange, yellow, or red, but it's not. It says it's good health at the moment. Did I like Advent Children? It's been a while since I've watched it, Robert. I do remember watching it. I've got the DVD, or no, actually I've got the Blu-ray, but I do remember watching it when it first came out and really enjoying it. I did try and watch it a few months ago, but it never really grasped me on that attempt at viewing, so I don't think I got all the way through it, but I do need to go back to it at some point. I remember when I first watched it, I really recognised it as a technical achievement in computer pre-rendered storytelling. It was awesome. And it was nice, of course, to revisit some of the characters from such a beloved classic. Hey Guy, welcome to the stream. You got Clim Hazard in under 2 hours. Nice. Hey, Nico girl. Are you getting the first class edition of the Final Fantasy VII Remake, the physical edition that comes with the Play Arts figure? Is that what you were saying, was it? Because if you... Oh, then that is pretty awesome, I've got to say. Right, I want to make sure I don't screw things up here with the date mechanics. Okay, we need to think about Barrett first. And then Red 13, and then Aerith. So just go down the order of the list. Okay, Wes, nobody else has suggested they've got issues at the moment. So I'm not sure if that's probably an indication that it could be on your side of things on this occasion. Okay, yeah. I finally understand. I did make a video on it about a week ago, how it all works with the pre-order bonuses, which it sucks the way they've set this up. So Carbuncle comes with the First Class Physical Edition and the Digital Deluxe Edition. He does not come with any of the standard editions or with the Physical Deluxe Edition, which is kind of odd. I don't get that. So if you want the Physical Edition and Carbuncle, you need to actually get the very expensive First Class Edition that comes with a Play Arts figure. If you are only interested in the Deluxe Edition, then you need to make a choice. The Physical Edition, which comes with Carbuncle, or the Digital Deluxe... No, the Physical Edition, which does not come with Carbuncle, but comes with the physical goods, or the Digital Deluxe Edition, which does come with Carbuncle, but obviously not the physical stuff. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to do as well, Robert. I actually have the game pre-ordered, the First Class Edition, and I'm saving up relentlessly for it now before it gets charged in March. Right, after thinking about Barrett, we're going to speak to Tifa, and then we're going to tell her kinda hard that we'll actually lose points with Tifa. I think only 1 point, but everything helps. We're next going to think about Red 13. I'll see you later, Robert. 1:15 AM, goodness me. It's interesting, it's 1:15 AM for you. A lot of people tell me that it's very early for them when I do these streams. It's like early in the morning. For me, it's just slap bang in the middle of the afternoon, which seems to be a good middle ground, doesn't it? Right, we need to select Aerith next. We don't, unfortunately, at this stage, Guy, know anything about the summons or the pre-order bonuses in terms of their mechanics in-game. The only summons we've seen are Ifrit and Shiva. We've only really received glimpses of both of those. But it's probably a good guess that Carbuncle will have some kind of reflect mechanic, as that seems traditional. But it could be quite a powerful mechanic if he does, which seems kind of odd to include it as a pre-order bonus, unless Reflect is something that's easily cast outside of Carbuncle in the game. Otherwise, it seems to be providing quite a substantial advantage for those that get an edition of the game that includes Carbuncle. Oh, can you, Red Mario? I knew you could for Barrett, although I've heard conflicting advice as to whether that glitches the trophy. Very true, Dom. Very true. Sorry guys, just sorting something very quickly here. Okay. Right, we don't need to worry about the date mechanics anymore now until we're actually leaving Midgar completely and are choosing our team to go out onto the world map. So that's the next stage we need to actually concern ourselves with anything. I'm really hoping, Guy, that Square are going to do what I think is the right thing and make sure that those that get the physical deluxe edition do get access to the Carbuncle materia. It seems really odd that they wouldn't. It seems odd that you'd get it with the digital deluxe but not the physical deluxe. I understand they're probably trying to push the digital deluxe more because it's cheaper for them. But even so, it seems kind of like a mean decision on their part. Yeah, quite a lot of people, Red Mario, have been saying that they use the glitch in Cosmo Canyon to boost Barrett's points up. Which effectively then means that, yes, Barrett is the one that takes part in the date mechanic later on at the Gold Saucer, but the trophy doesn't pop. Which is obviously going to defeat the object of trying to get the Platinum Trophy. Right, now we're going to get some sleep. Yes, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the Carbuncle summon. I mean, Carbuncle isn't even a summon in the original Final Fantasy VII, is it? But it's pretty cool that we're going to have summons at all, seeing as how you don't get them in the original game until after leaving Midgar. So. Right, let's just pop out. Start continuing on with the story here. By the way, yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody is fully healed up, even if you didn't rest on floor 64 earlier. Morning, Robert. Welcome to the stream, and welcome to everybody else that stopped by recently. The plan today is to try and complete the Midgar section of the game, although we have still got quite a bit of a ways to go. It is quite a substantial part of the story in this one, isn't it? I'm looking forward, actually, to seeing the Shinra building in all of its HD glory in the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yeah, it could be Red Mario. According, I think it was on the Final Fantasy Wiki, the suspected issue is that the game only expects you to get so many points with Barret, and if you use that glitch to get too many, it actually puts you into a negative amount, which will still allow Barret to be the one that that wins the date mechanics, but it actually stops the trophy from going off there. So you can use the glitch, but obviously you can't see how many points you're getting behind the scenes. And if you do tick it over whatever it is the game has as a threshold, putting you into the negative amount, that's when the trophy will not work then, unfortunately. This is something that I hope we don't lose in the remake. I honestly think that Sephiroth has one of the greatest villain introductions in any game. I really do. We're, what, 6 hours into the adventure? We're about to leave Midgar. We still haven't seen Sephiroth. We don't know what he looks like. All we've seen and heard are rumours and legends about his power. Now we're going to experience some of that firsthand with a very ominous scene and a blood trail, and it just builds the character up to such a degree that I think you're really excited to find out more about him and to actually see him in action. And that's something, that build up, that I really hope we don't lose with the remake, especially because obviously we are going to be seeing Sephiroth in flashbacks and stuff much earlier on in the remake than we do in the original game. The first time we see Sephiroth in the original is not until Carmen we have the flashback that Cloud shares. Okay, so it's all looking very spooky. The containment cell from Genova's body has been smashed and broken into. Final Fantasy VII is what made you buy the PlayStation. Yeah, I think a lot of people did that now today. I actually played Final Fantasy VII for the first time on PC back in 1998. But I had actually got quite a lot of experience with the game from watching my uncle play it on the PlayStation the year before in 97. But my actual first playthrough itself was in 98. Okay, so this is where you can encounter the Zenines, is it? On this particular floor. Right, let's have a look then, shall we? Red Mario? Oh no, it's not them. They are the Vargid something or other. Has it got to be in the blood section, or can it be anywhere on this floor? I think it can probably be anywhere. Yeah, there's some different enemies now, isn't there? That's for darn sure. And we need to steal from them, don't we? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. What floor am I on? I'm on floor 67, aren't I? Oh, I can't get up there. I can't get up to floor 68 right now, Red Mario. We're blocked off, and there's no elevator to take us up there, unless we can get up from the next part, maybe. Did I save? I think I did. Let's just save again to be absolutely, completely sure. Hey, J-Man. Welcome to the stream. You having a good day? Oh, right. This is floor 68, of course. Okay, let's just run around here then, with no encounters disabled. Right, there they are. I've got them. Thank you, Red Mario. Tifa needs to be equipped. Right, there's a deadly waste. I'm just going to run from this battle so that we can sort out materials very briefly. We don't need to equip enemy skill yet because it doesn't level up. Oh, come on. There we go. That's better. It's very sensitive, I've got to say. Very sensitive, some of the controls here. Okay, then. No problem, guy. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks, J-Man. Where did my enemy skill go? Oh, there it is. I thought it had disappeared then. Thought I put all on there. Had I not? Nope, missed it. That's better. Can you not get them anywhere else, Deadly Waste, Lomax? Or is it not until later? Oh, okay, Red Mario. I'm not going to bother stealing antidotes. But that is good to note. I want to be careful here not to kill this guy. We'll save Aerith's limit for when we need to heal in a moment's time, probably. Right, there we go. Deadly Waste stolen. Ah! Right. Okay, I'm going to try and grab a few of those Deadly Wastes then. Hey, Jana. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you had some errands to run. Ah, no, I understand. Real life sometimes does interfere with the things that we'd like to do, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, the smoggers. I suppose this is a good opportunity to get them, though, as well, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Look, stole that one quite quickly this time. Let's heal up. Yeah, it's probably a good opportunity to grab them then. Cast Bio 2, which I guess is really nice, isn't it, for that stage of the game as well. So yeah, it's definitely worth grabbing a few while we're here. And we're getting some nice experience as well, really, which is helpful. Because I guess the more levels we get, the stronger we are against the snake later on. Yeah. Let's see if we can get 2 this time. Trying to steal 2 things in battle is sometimes a little bit harder. Have they Nar today? I've not seen that, I don't think. I'll have to check that out. Is that an official thing by Square, is it? If so, that sounds fun. Pop my heater on. It's got a little bit chilly in here. Right, let's see if we can get Cloud to level 18. That should give us enough Deadly Waste for later on then. We'll probably just save 1 Deadly Waste for doing the W item glitch. Once I've gone ahead and stolen a few of these, we'll probably pop back down just to use the save points as well. I don't think we'll get to the Midgar Zolum today, Lomax. But I might do a video on it. Did I steal successfully from this guy? Yeah, we did. Right, let's just heal up. Yeah, I'm just going to plan to get Cloud to level 18. Look at that, we'll get another couple of Deadly Wastes in the process. There we go. Oh yeah, definitely, Bill. That's a good tactic if you don't want to get beta, but that is pretty much the main reason to actually kill the Midgar Zolum early on. Otherwise, you can just escape from it, because it doesn't actually give you a whole lot else, does it? Let's just go ahead and do one more battle with Cloud. So Cloud can level up. Yeah, we can steal antidotes, Red Mario says, from these guys, but I'm not too fussed about that. Oh, I can feel a sneeze brewing. Yeah, getting the controls all over the place here. Hopefully Tifa won't kill this guy. Oh, she's asleep anyway. Let's use that opportunity to steal. There we go. Nicely done. And that should level us up now. Yeah, see you later, Dom. Alright. Have fun changing your tyres. Yeah, nice killing blow there, Aerith. And Cloud is level 18. Wonderful. Right, let's go back and save, and then we'll move on. So we've got a nice bit of stuff there, I think, we can say. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea with the firing, Billy. I'm hoping we'll be able to get it because I've got the elemental materia, which are half fire damage. Plus, I like to try and get these things as soon as they become available, rather than waiting for too long. And now we'll just follow the blood trail. Are you taking a break, are you, today, Red Mario? Ah, another save point here. Let's go ahead and use it. It's both, I think, Guy, depending on which limit. So, the same with the other characters. Some of her limits require you to kill or get the killing blow with her on a certain number of enemies, and the other limits require you to use the earlier ones. It's the same with all the characters, really. Okay, Red Mario. I mean, I don't think it matters too much. Actually, it does matter how well you do on the initial G-Bike experience, because that determines how much health you start with on the boss fight, doesn't it? The more damage you take, you actually keep that damage proportionally when you actually go up against Motorball as a boss battle. I'm not sure, Lomax. I certainly plan on getting all 4 enemy skills, and I'll no doubt complete at least 3 of them, because we can have 3 equipped at any one time. But I don't know whether I'll go ahead and complete all 4. But maybe I will. Oh, sorry to hear that then, dude. Yeah, that sucks. Look at this. More build-up for Sephiroth. Even the Shinra are afraid of him. Okay, ram at the red bikes and then slash at the other 2 colours. Gotcha. Yeah, this is the first time we get to hear about Rufus. He kind of pops up out of nowhere, doesn't he? Right, we will get to sort out our party's materia in a moment. For the longest time, I'm probably going to be embarrassed to admit this, one of Barrett's limit breaks is called Catastrophe. And for the longest time, when I was young, I called it Catastrophe. I don't know why. But it kind of stuck. Okay, Lomax. Do you have to wait? Because I do like to do all of the Wutai stuff on disc 1, and I'm pretty sure the 4th enemy skill comes on disc 2, doesn't it? At the earliest. I didn't know that, Nah, today. Oh, you learned something new. Yeah, it's like I was saying, for those of us now that, like, know Final Fantasy VII, we already know about Rufus, of course. But for the first time playing through, he is a bit of a surprise, isn't he? Because you don't know about him, you don't even know that the President even had a son. Wow, Lomax. That is really interesting to note. And Red Mario as well. So wait until disc 3. Or disc 2 maybe. Can you, hang on, the 4th enemy skill, is that the one that the Chocobo coughs up in the Sage's place up in the north? Or was the one after that? Is that the 3rd one? I can't remember. Hey Skepsis, welcome to the stream. Yeah, let's remove Cloud and Tifa's materia here. We can't use the save point. Tifa is really rude to stand there, isn't she, I think? She's like, no, you cannot save before the next set of boss battles. I mean, why? Why would she do that, eh? Somebody please tell me. Right, well, let's go ahead and stick everybody in the back row here, I think. Because for the next set of boss fights, we can't attack with melee, if I'm remembering correctly. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Let's take it all off there. Right, make sure that Red 13 and Aerith have stuff. Have magic. Yeah, I'll just have everything, start levelling it all up. There you got fire. Give Barrett some stuff as well. There we go. Right, yeah, so it's very important that Aerith and Red 13 have some kind of magical attack, because otherwise they ain't going to be doing a whole lot on the next particular set of fights. Hey, Mr. Anomalous, welcome. Yeah, welcome folks, to those that have stopped by stream recently. And don't forget, if you're new to the channel, please do go ahead and subscribe as well. Got a whole bunch of Final Fantasy content for you to check out if you're interested already on the channel. Okay. Can we reach the elevators here? Yeah. Yeah, enemy skill is definitely one of my favourites. It's interesting that we only get the standard battle music here, isn't it? As opposed to the actual boss music. Yeah, so basically, Red 13 and Aerith can now use magical attacks because of the way I've set them up. I'll stop magical attacks onto Barrett just so they can level up the materia. But yeah, we can keep him using physical attacks. Yes, yes, all limits as far as I'm aware, Red Mario, are classed as long range. Every single limit in the game. But if I'm wrong on that, guys, let me know, but I'm pretty sure that is the case. Right, we can use Seal Evil if we want to. Now, let's just go ahead and freeze it, shall we? Actually, this has just proved me wrong. Bosses can be immune to Seal Evil. Well, you learned something new. Oh, it's cross slash. Okay, maybe a lot of limit breaks are not then. I was probably just misremembering. Yeah, I think it's just Sled Fang, as Red Mario says, just happens to be classed as a long-range limit break. Yeah, see you later, Bacon. Yeah, I'm going to clarify that later on about limit breaks. I might have spoken too soon. Right, there goes the first boss. And now we've got the second. This is Heli Gunner. Hey Sean, I haven't played Final Fantasy Tactics, which is the one that's getting remastered for next year. Is it Crystal Chronicles maybe? I can't remember. But no, I haven't played Tactics. Oh, I should have just done physical attack with Barrett. It's actually stronger than his magical attack. Yep, physicals. This guy only has 1,000 hit points, so he doesn't take too long to defeat. Well, Barrett's physical is a little bit weaker, but it's cool. It's faster. Okay, so we've got some clarification that limit breaks are all classed as long-range attacks. Even cross-slash. Well, that's good to note. I reckon one more round should finish this guy off. If fire doesn't kill him, then I'm pretty sure Bolt will, but it does. Yeah, I need to play through Final Fantasy VI again. It's been quite a while since I last played it. Ah, next limit break for Aerith. Very nice. The Mithril Armlet, woo, which is totally useless, since we've got carbon bangles all around now. Right, remove materia from other members. And throw a load of it onto Cloud. Which is the one where we can... Oh, right. There we go. Tidy things up a bit. Right then, let's just go ahead. We do want to make sure that Cloud has poison. It's quite useful here. And also guard against, I think it's lightning. And then we'll just stick some stuff on here for levelling purposes. Let's stick some ore materia on as well for levelling. Gonna need a lot of ore materia later, I'll tell you that, in order to get the guild trophy. Yes, you are at one point, Roger. I did sort out the party early. We did it all correct, don't worry. At this stage, though, this is the story bit, and you're pretty much confined to the characters that you're given. Right, I think we're done. Oh, greetings, by the way, Roger. Right then, here we go. So once again, there's no steals. First thing we want to do, I think, is get poison active. We can probably get poison on both. Let's try and get it onto Rufus first. It does a lot of damage, actually, even without the poison effect. I mean, in all honesty, the dog has got a very small amount of health, so we can probably just kill him quite quickly. Get rid of him. Get him out of the fight. And I think we'll heal up, because when Rufus gets to low health, I'm thinking of dying. I think it's dying who starts doing double attacks. Yeah, at last we get poison active. And he finishes the battle just as we do. Yeah, you can be quite lucky and get poison activated onto Rufus immediately, which will just speed the battle up a little bit. And we get a Protect Vest and a Guard Source, which Guard Source adds Vitality, 1 Vitality point to the party member that you use it on. Yeah, a lot of people have been playing Final Fantasy VIII, they've told me, since the remaster came out, which is pretty awesome. Right, now we can save our game at last. We're not finishing the stream yet, we're just saving our game. A bulletproof vest. I have no idea. Right, this will kick things back over to Aerith. Right, we've got the fun bit coming up now. The first major minigame. Not the first minigame, we've had quite a few minigames already. Hey Steve, welcome. Well, I need to get back into Horizon Zero Dawn. I only played it for a couple of hours, really enjoyed it, but just never gave it the commitment it needed. But I might get back to it at some point. Thank you, Mr. Barrett. It should be Mr. Wallace. Oh, okay, Red Mario. I did get the second Turtles Paradise, but good to know you can still get it. Okay, so we just need to sort our party out. This is a pretty cool scene. I'm guessing this is going to be looking absolutely epic in the remake. And I hope this is in the remake. I wonder at which point exactly where the cut-off point is. I'm guessing it's after this bit, though, when we actually leave Midgar completely. That sounds very ominous, Wes. Yeah, go on, ask your Elgato question. Hey, Lone Star, welcome. Yeah, definitely, Steve. I heard really good things about Horizon. So I'm going to have to go back to it. It's just about when I can find the time to do it. Because it's not really a YouTube game, as in for my channel. I have very limited amount of time to play games that I can't actually play for YouTube. So, right, let's go ahead and sort out materials here. So, first of all, form party. I don't think it matters too much who we use here. Cloud, Barrett and Red 13. Okay, that's who we need here right now. Okay. So let's just sort out materials. Okay, so first of all, something that's important is having fire on one person with elemental in armor. That will actually halve their fire damage, and the next boss does do fire damage. Next up, we'll make sure that... Where's Red 13? Oh, it's Tifa. Oh, I've messed up. I need Red 13, not Tifa. Let's get her out. That's better. We don't want to get points with Tifa, you see. Right, he's going to have lightning. We don't need all, but I'm going to throw a few on here anyway. Just so they can be levelling up. We still don't need enemy skill. Right, restore all. Where's all gone? I should have some more all, shouldn't I? Oh no, I stuck them all onto... Oh, I'm such an idiot. Right, is that everything? There we go, that'll do. Right, next up we need to sort the order out. We want to make sure that Barrett's actually in the front row and Cloud and Red 13 are in the back row, and that's because we start off with a back attack on the next fight. So that'll be reversed. Okay, let me try and catch up with some of your messages now then. Now that we've gone ahead and sorted everybody out. Wes, you was going to ask a question about Elgato. Oh yeah, recently Elgato sound decided to make it the default, and now when I reboot the computer I have to disable the Elgato sound. I'm not sure why that's doing that, Wes. Can you set another thing to be default in Windows? It hasn't done that on mine. I'm not sure why it's done it. I'll have to have a look and maybe get back to you on it. I can't really think off the top of my head on the stream here as to why it would be doing that. But I'll have a think for you. Roxana playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, it seems to be a popular one. The red bikes. Try to run from and you draw you away from the truck. Okay. Your party cannot die here. Even if they reduce the health bar to 0, it's impossible to lose the bike section. Okay, but you will start the boss battle with very low amounts of health, won't you, if that's the case? Since your health totals do carry across as a percentage. Yeah, definitely pooping. I love the music as well. It's awesome. Okay, sorry if I missed some of your messages there, guys. Can you get an enemy skill? No, you can't get an enemy skill on this boss, Skepsis. Right, let's go ahead and make a start. Wow, this seems faster than I remember. Well, we can even speed it up. This seems really fast. There's something going on with the frame rate here. Yeah, we could just ram those guys, as Red Mario has suggested. This seems a lot faster than I remember. I'm struggling to keep up here. Maybe I'm just getting old and I'm misremembering. Seems to be taking a bit of damage though. Ah, go away. I can't target them. That's better. I'll get rid of them guys. Yeah, is this faster than normal, folks? Or am I just misremembering it? Was it always this speed? Yeah, he should do, shouldn't he? Maybe he's conserving his ammo. Come on. Oh, help if I hit the right direction. That's better. Right, I think we're almost done here. Oh, right, 60 frames per second. Ah, that's why it's boosted the speed up, has it? Oh, they've got an animation of him shooting, just not an actual effect from him doing so. That's interesting. Okay, right then, here we go. So you can see we've taken a fair bit of damage. So we'll heal up. Right, Red 13 can bolt. Cloud can physically attack, and Barrett can start with a heal. Right, this guy has nothing to steal and 2,600 health. Clim Hazard should do a nice amount of damage here. Wow, Bolt Magic is absolutely destructive, isn't it? Against this mechanical enemy. Nice. Right, Cloud only taking 40 damage points there. Hey, Wes, thank you for the super chat. Fix the sound issue. It's for your tea fund. Well, that always comes in handy, Wes, so thank you for that. Very kind of you. And I'm glad you got the sound issue sorted. Oh, Red 13's limit break. Will he get to cast it before the boss is defeated? That is the question. Yes, I think he will. If you're in, am I using one guy? Right now, I'm not. Although I did have the official strategy guide for Final Fantasy VII back in the day, which served me very well. If you're just wondering how I knew how much health the boss had, I did glance over at the Final Fantasy wiki, which I did have open from earlier when I was checking the date mechanics. I wouldn't say I'm a genius by any stretch of the imagination, guy. There's probably people in chat that know a lot more about some of the Final Fantasy stuff than I do, actually. But I have played the game quite a lot over the last 22 years. Yes, so technically then, guys, if we were playing the remake, we've completed the game. This would be the end of the remake. Although I think there's going to be more to it than just a battle against Motorball as the finale. I don't know what. Maybe some of the new little bits we've seen in the trailer, like there's that weird soldier guy that we don't know anything about. Or something to do with Sephiroth, but I think there's going to be more to it than just a battle with Motorball to finish off the remake. There we have it then, guys. Definitely the largest section of the game, isn't it, Midgar? And we are done. Let's go. Well, thanks, folks. Yeah, custom sweeper. I'm already doing that, Red Mario. The atomic scissors for Barrett. It is a melee weapon, I think, but very powerful. Yeah, the vice enemy. Right, we're going to have the boys. We need to get points with Barrett. So we can stick with the team we're currently using. I am actually looking forward to the remake, and even though obviously Square are just trying to make money by splitting the game up, for me, being able to play even more Final Fantasy VII, because each section, you know, each release is going to be a full game in and of itself, I can't pretend that I'm not looking forward to that, because I am. Alright then, folks, well here we are, the world map. Woo! I'm going to go ahead and save at this point, or before I save, let's just sort the orders back out again. We can reverse them back to normal. I'm going to finish off the stream here, and I'm going to do some standalone episodes for the initial areas here around Midgar. Some of the stuff we can do on the world map, including the atomic scissors and all of that good stuff. So that should keep me busy until the next stream on Friday, which is where we'll continue with all the calm stuff, the flashbacks and all of that good stuff that we need to get on with. So, hey Julius, thank you for the super chat. That's very kind of you. Yeah, thanks for supporting the stream. Yeah, so, alright then folks, appreciate those of you that stopped by. Always ends so soon. Well, we have been going for about an hour and a half. I tend to need to put my feet up for a bit after that. Plus, I'm trying to just make sure that we don't run out of Final Fantasy VII too soon, since the remake's not coming out until March. But I suspect we'll probably get the Platinum Trophy way before then, and we'll move on to something else. I might play it a little bit later, John, just to get some videos done. But I am taking a break now. Yeah, thanks everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you all on Friday if you're able to stop by. Take care everyone. Goodbye. See ya.